Hey guys, this is Busy Bee. I was asked today if I'd be willing to come on this evening's live with OMG Vent Line. Unfortunately, I have other plans. They did ask me if I would be willing to maybe give them something that I've recorded that wasn't out in the public. I looked through my records and I just didn't see anything that I felt I should share with the public at this time. So I'm on my break at work, and I decided to go ahead and just pull my cards. And yes, I sometimes bring my cards with me to work because I'm weird like that, I guess. So what I'm doing is I'm doing two readings, both connected to Luke. One is Luke's current connections with Antonia, and the other is Luke's current connection with Nicola. So let me go ahead and jump in. We're going to start with Antonia. What I got for him and her are the Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. I've got some clarification cards, which are Guarded, Indecision, Turmoil, and Secrets. So what I'm seeing here, I see the indecision from Luke. Luke has been very indecisive. I'm seeing... basically, I don't feel that they're together anymore. This really does feel like it's collapsing. In fact, one of the words on here is done. There's a brink of collapse, done, over the limit, just overwhelmed, just done. And Luke has been very much kind of in that stalemate that the Two of Swords talks about his two paths, the two things, his indecision, he needs to make a choice. And the Ten of Wands is basically saying that a choice has been made. The choice has been made, and he is done. He feels like he has to be very cautious around Antonia. I don't feel like there's a lot of trust in this relationship. I feel like she's held some secrets from him, and it's caused the utter collapse of the relationship. In fact, it's funny because you look at the Ten of Wands, it says collapse right on there. And if you look at the word, the card for turmoil, it also says collapse. This is, something's come out. It's the secrets that Antonia's been trying to keep. I feel like they've come out. Luke knows about them, and he doesn't trust her. He doesn't trust her. And, you know, when relationships, there's no trust in a relationship, there is no future in one. So, he's having that tower moment at this time with that relationship. It's an over and done for thing. I do still feel though that Antonia is trying to get his attention and trying to lure him back, and I think he's being polite right now. He's being kind, not wanting to embarrass her by, publicly, admitting that they're done. But I think we're going to find out soon. I don't think he's going to be able to do that much longer because she's not going to stop poking the bear. You know what I mean? She's going to keep pestering him. Oh, I've changed. I'm so much better now. And, I won't do it again. I'm a better person. But she's going to continue to just prove that she's still the person that he's figured her out to be. And he knows it's not. There's no future there. He's ready to move on. And in fact, he wants to move on to Nicola. That's very clear. That's very clear here in this next part. And from all my other readings, it's clear where his heart really truly lies. So what I'm getting here for Nicola, so we're moving on from Antonia, going to Nicola's reading. I got the Five of Wands, the Seven of Coins, or Pentacles, whatever you want to call them. We got Sorrow, we got Gamble, we got Celebration in reverse. We've got Hope, okay, Surveillance, and Jealousy. In no particular order, by the way, guys. So what I'm getting here is Five of Wands talks about competition, chaos, misunderstandings, and a temper. Not just that, but also lost opportunities. It's funny because I just posted that TikTok little clip of the doubling moment. So plays so right into each other. It is, yeah. But the Seven of Coins, the Seven of Coins is the good thing, okay? This is perseverance, okay? This is the good stuff, okay? It's gonna all work out, okay? It's all gonna work out. Everything's coming to fruition. Just give it a little time. It's gonna be okay, okay? It's worth the investment. It's worth having patience for, okay? So with the other cards here, these all pretty much fall under the Five of Wands, except for the last one, which is hope. Hope definitely goes with the Seven of Coins. But yeah, so we've got a lot of sorrow here. He's very jealous. He's feeling like he's lost this opportunity with Nicola right now. He's not sure what to think right now. He feels that separation, that celebration in reverse. It's a separation. It's feeling discarded. Like, oh gosh, she found somebody else. She's left me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm really hurting. Again, the song that I posted with that Debling video just coming to mind. That's so crazy. He's very jealous. That's going in there. He took a risk. That's where we have the gamble card here. He took a risk. It didn't pay off. He thought he had time. Okay. He thought he had time. He thought that, he could go off on his hot boy summer. That Nicola would always just be there for him because she was always been so constant, and he felt that connection. He knew the connection was there, and he just never believed that she would just find someone else at the same time that he was becoming single. Let's just put it that way. He never doubted that she could find someone else. It was that she would find someone else at this time when he was finally, decided, I'm ready to have this now. Like, she's not ready for me when I'm ready for her. Oh, darn. You snooze, you lose, dude. But again, there's a misunderstanding. I don't think he understands fully the relationship between her and Jake. This is just what the media is showing, and I don't think he's talked to her about it. Not yet. He's the surveillance here. This is the second time I got surveillance for this. This whole scenario here in the last 2 days. He's paying close attention to social media. May not seem like he's on, but he is on, and he is watching everything that's coming in under Nick's page right now. All of those little videos that people are tagging her in, he's watching every last one of them, and he's seething. He's not happy. He's heartbroken. It's breaking his heart. But again, we go back to the Seven of Coins. Everything's going to come out the way it's supposed to. They're going to have this come together moment, and the truth is going to come out. He's going to have that hope and that faith once again. And things are going to, he's going to be able to have what he has been looking for. Both of them are. Like, they're both going to have this relationship. It's going to be beautiful. This fresh new start for them. It's just, again, it might take a little bit. I don't see it taking too long, though. I really feel like once they get back in each other's day-to-day, working together daily, that conversation is coming out. And as soon as she admits the relationship between her and Jake, the nature of that relationship, Luke's going to see the opening, and he's going to take it. Okay, he's going to take it. He's going to do the apologizing. He's going to do what he's got to do to lock this down. Again, we're not going to find out about it right away. We're not going to have probably any information till closer to October, maybe some rumors. December, I think we're going to have, we'll get some more information about their relationship come December. I think that's when they're going to get like paparazzi'd or something like that. But yeah, Yeah, it looks good. It really looks like things are done with Antonia. I think she's still trying to hold out hope or trying to lure him back, but I don't think he's going to go for it. Honestly, I don't think he's going for it. I hope that his kindness has limits. Let's just put it that way, because she will try to take advantage of the situation, of his kindness, and try to snake things in. And in the end, it will still end up bad for her because he's going to see through her actions anyways. So it doesn't pay for her to continue doing this. And honestly, if I had any advice for this girl at all, is move on. Have a little dignity. Take your dignity and walk away. You stand to gain nothing staying with this guy or trying to pursue something with him. You cannot make someone love you. You know, Bonnie Wright had it right, okay? Bonnie Wright had it right. I can't make you love me if you don't. And that needs to be her theme song. Theme song. That needs to be her theme song. And just move on, okay? She'll find someone else. She'll find somebody wonderful who will be what she wants him to be. I've seen that for her. She needs to go for it. But she cannot do that while she's still trying to connect herself to Luke. And Luke needs to make sure that, if I had any advice for Luke at this time, my advice for Luke, if you're listening, my advice is to go ahead and sever the connections. You need to prove to Nicola that you are done with Antonia. And the only way to do that is to cut connections. I'm talking no social media, block her on text messages, hell, even block her on your email. Who emails anymore? But still, seriously, like every place that you're connected to her, that needs to be severed. And it needs to be done in a public way. You don't have to make any announcements, but just that simple action of removing her from your Instagram, for instance, just go ahead and block her on that. That sends a message to Nicola, okay, that she can trust you. You've broken her trust already, and she's not going to trust you as easily. But here in a few weeks, you're going to be in her presence again. And if you want that 7 of coins moment where you guys are getting it together and getting on the same page, then you're going to have to take actions now. Okay, tick-tock. All I'm hearing in my head is tick-tock, motherfucker, tick-tock. I don't know where that comes from, but that's like playing in my head. Tick-tock, motherfucker. It's been playing in my head all day. Hence, that's why it's in my one video. But yeah, time is now. Take some actions. And for Nicola, if I had any advice for Nick, my advice for Nicola, if you're listening, Nick, is, you know what? Keep doing what you're doing, girl. Like, you be ready to forgive, but keep doing what you're doing, because whatever you're doing, it's working. Okay? It's working. You have this guy salivating. He is going crazy. I'm going to just sit at your feet and take notes, because you're the queen here, obviously, for a reason. You know what you're doing, and it's working. So just be ready to accept him back and give that forgiveness when it's asked for, but make him work for it. Don't just give it too easy. He's learning a lesson, and this is a long process. This is going to take you guys a long time working together for him to kind of grow up to be where he needs to be. Some men, it takes decades with the right woman even. So have a little patience with him, but be willing and ready to forgive, because in the end, this relationship's going to be worth it. So, okay, so any advice for anybody listening, any of the listeners? My advice for anybody listening when it comes to these things, I would advise you guys, okay, if you're in a relationship with someone and you know that this is not the right person. Sorry, I stumble over my words a lot. Anyway, so if you're with someone and you know this is not the right person for you, you know this is not your in-game person, I'm going to make a recommendation. End it. It is not fair to you. It's not fair to your other person for you guys to be in meaningless relationships. Learn from Luke and Antonia here, okay? Luke has a chance of losing everything with Nicola, because he was so codependent. He needed somebody. He didn't care who he had on his side. He just wanted somebody by his side. That is such a toxic mentality, and it can cost you everything. Okay, so while you are in this relationship with Mr. or Mrs. right now, you're missing out on the opportunity for your soulmate to come into your life. There's a very good, and I've seen it so many times when somebody is wasting time, and that's what it is. It's a waste of time with someone who is not their person. Their soulmate comes into their life and turns around and walks right back out because you are not ready. They were not ready. So my advice, guys, is don't waste your time with people who are not your person, okay? You can end up regretting it the rest of your life. If you know it, be free of it, okay? Be free of those relationships. Because in the end, we all want to be happy. We all deserve to find our person. And you're not only denying yourself your soulmate, but you're also denying your partner their soulmate, okay? So have a little grace. Love them enough to let them go so that they can be happy and that you can find your happy as well, okay? Guys, I hope that was... I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you got something out of that. I got to get back to work. So have a great Labor Day weekend, guys. Again, be blessed. Bless others. Take care. Bye.